Mr. Speaker, one of the most important measures of the health of a provincial economy and the society within the province is whether there is a net movement of young people into the province or a net movement of people out of the province. In the case of Manitoba, under the watch of today's NDP, we've seen an extraordinary net exodus of over 50,000 people to other provinces.
At 110K.
As well, it should be noted in the latest StatsCan report, there are 6,000 fewer people employed in Manitoba in October this year than there were 17 months ago in June 2013. Why has the Premier failed so miserably in making Manitoba an attractive choice for individuals to come and to stay in our province instead of leaving?
Mr. Speaker, since 99, our population has grown in Manitoba by 140,000 people, Mr. Speaker. That's 3 cities the size of Brandon, roughly, Mr. Speaker. That's a huge population growth. In Canada, we are a welcoming place from people from all around the world. In Manitoba, we're a welcoming place for people around the world. We get people moving here from the rest of Canada. We ensure that when people come here, that they can put down their roots and stay in Manitoba. We have a very successful provincial nominee program. Over 80% of people that come here stay here. Within 5 to 6 years, more than 80% of those individuals are homeowners and well along their way into being fully integrated into the community and into the economy. And we look also, Mr. Speaker, and I've talked about this on numerous occasions in the House, to make sure that young people that are here have good opportunities to remain in Manitoba. And that's why we're pursuing very aggressively our skills agenda, our high school plan to have dual credits, opportunities for people to get mentorship and job experiences in Manitoba, and expanding the trades from less than 3,000 opportunities a year
please. The
to
Honourable First
10,000.
Minister's time on this question has elapsed.
Monsieur le Président, il y a beaucoup de nos gens qui veulent quitter notre province. Au cours de la période de gouvernement MPD, il y était une migration nette de notre province vers les autres provinces. En même temps, nous avons perdu notre leadership dans la fabrication de produits en comparaison avec le Saskatchewan. Pourquoi le Premier ministre ne pas mettre en place un plan d'action de reprendre le leadership dans le secteur manufacturier ici au Manitoba?
Monsieur le Président, nous avons agrandi la population par plus que 140 000 personnes dans la province de Manitoba durant les derniers 15 ans. Et dans ce sens, nous avons fait beaucoup de succès. C'est le 3e plus haut agrandissement de la population qu'aucune province dans le pays du Canada, Monsieur le Président. Et pour l'avenir, nous avons mis en place un bon programme pour l'économie. L'économie est le 12e plus fort dans le pays du Canada. Le 12e plus fort dans le pays du Canada. Ça, c'est un vrai accomplissement en comparaison avec toutes les autres provinces. Monsieur le Président, pour les jeunes, il y a beaucoup d'opportunités ici de travailler, d'avoir une bonne formation, d'avoir l'opportunité de vivre dans une province très abordable et d'avoir la culture, les possibilités d'avoir une bonne qualité de vie. Ça, c'est notre vision pour la province de Manitoba, Monsieur le Président.
And still too many young people are planning to leave. Mr. Speaker, the CEO of Canada West Foundation, Dylan Jones, told the Manitoba Chambers of Commerce last week that Manitoba would be far more successful in raising capital if our province were a member of the New West Partnership. If Manitoba were part of the partnership, one of the advantages is that foreign investors would see the benefit of entering a common market of nearly 10 million people and an economy worth $500 billion. I asked the Premier, why is Manitoba not joining the New West Partnership?
The country of Canada is based on an economic union. The idea of this country is an economic union, as well as a union of First Nations and Indigenous peoples and founding peoples that have come to this province from other parts of the world. We have a country that is looking at, and I'm a member of the Premier's Committee that's involved in this, internal trade, how to accelerate our capacity to trade east and west, as well as north and south, Mr. Speaker. Manitoba trades more east and west into other provinces than any other province in Canada, Mr. Speaker. We are less reliant on trade into the United States than any other province. We do more trade east and west than any other province. We are doing energy trade to the east and west of us. We are doing transportation harmonization to the west of us. We are doing securities work with the provinces of Quebec and the provinces of Alberta. We are looking at climate change initiatives with the provinces to the east of us as well as provinces to the west of us. We are a resupply place for northern economic development, including in the mining sector, Mr. Speaker. Manitoba is a trading province. $19 billion of trade flows down Highway 75. We announced $200 million to improve that road. I suspect all the members of the opposition, including the member for River Heights, will vote against that.
Time on this question has elapsed.